Welcome to the Royal District. This is a civilized matter. All right, the difference between a struggling neighborhood and a stabilized neighborhood may be ownership. Hard work should create more than survival. It should create more momentum. Thousands of dollars come into everybody's community, right? But why doesn't it stay? Because a lot more people are consumers instead of owners. Ownership isn't about just getting rich. Ownership is about making decisions and choices. You have more options as an owner than you do as a consumer. You become the tail and not the head as a consumer because somebody decides for you and make choices for you. Owners decide what businesses open up, what time they open up, and what resources come in and out of the community. Picture a grandmother, working hard all her life, making all these sacrifices for her grandchildren and her immediate children, and she lives a long life and she passes away and she can't leave a legacy in a monetary way because she never owned anything. Imagine a grandmother owning one duplex and making those same sacrifices as a previous grandmother and making things happen for her legacy while she's living and passing that on to her children so they can have options and they can have decisions to push forward her legacy and further provide more money on a daily basis that come into their accounts, not living paycheck to paycheck, and expand on the enterprise. The main reason why this doesn't happen as often as it should is because it's not taught to people. You have to figure this out through experience, or you have to be in certain groups or circles in order to hear this same knowledge all the time. But there ain't no excuses right now because information is out there. So what are you going to do for your community? Are you going to build, or are you going to be an observer? And not everyone is an owner. If you're not going to be an owner, at least support somebody who has a product or a service and make that person a factor in your community, because now your community begins to have options and decisions that can be made, and resources can come in to your community from somebody who wants to be an owner. And that gives you a voice in your own community. You don't have to buy a skyscraper. You can start with something more realistic that's small, but the urgency is that it needs to be done today. Civilizations are not remembered for what they consume, but they are remembered for what they build. This is a civilized matter. Peace and love.